Nieces, nephews, fellow aunties, welcome back. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your local internet auntie, Auntie Ren, here again with another video. If this is the first time you are gracing us with your presence, hello, welcome, come in, settle in. Today we are going to be talking wish lists. So this is a great introduction to some of the things that I want to acquire this year, where my taste is leaning, who I'm feeling and loving, and you know, let's just talk a little luxury chit chat. If you are also new and you have no idea, like, well, where's the starting point? What are we working with? What are you starting with? I'll put in the iCards right here a link to my previous video where I went through my entire Louis Vuitton collection, not my other bit.
Most luxury pieces are Louis Vuitton in my collection. I can't speak.
So it's a great starting place to see why my list will look the way it does in this video. And if you are returning, hello darlings, welcome back for another one. So we're going to go through this luxury wish list business. So I've got my little handy dandy notebook in hand today to just have,
well, because I couldn't remember, to be honest,
all of the items that I had on my luxury wish list for 2021, and this will kind of set the tone, I guess, or the pace for what we're getting in 2022. So let's get into it. So all right, so starting with the 2021 wish list, and I'm just going to try to run through them kind of quickly. There were 5 designers or fashion houses that I wanted things from. Louis Vuitton obviously being the majority holder in this in 2021, and so I wanted in 2021, on my wish list for 2021 was from Louis Vuitton, the Nice Mini, and I'll try to put up pictures in case, I don't know, I'll try. If I can put it up and it doesn't look crazy, and I can have, you know, little images come up without, you know, driving me insane, I'll do it. But if it's too much, then we're not doing it. But anyway, so the Nice Mini, so these are all Louis Vuitton, Box Scott, Desk Agenda, On The Go GM size, Palm Spring Mini Reverse, an Alma BB, but like I have an Alma BB already, but I wanted the Alma BB with the again, I'll try to show a picture, in the Verni leather. So it's like a reverse Verni leather, so it's got Verni and like monogram on it, I believe. I wanted that. A Boit Chapeau Souple, Damier Azur Crosset, so it has to be in the Damier Azur, not in any other print, in the crosset. Reverse Pochette Matisse, a Cannes bag, a coussin. Yeah, you might have to help me out with that French there. But coussin or cousin, one of those guys. An Alma PM in Damier Bean, and a Vanity Pm. So out of that bunch there from Louis Vuitton, I did acquire the Desk Agenda, the On The Go GM size, and the Palm Spring Mini Reverse last year. So we checked those off the box. They're checked off of the list. The Box Scott, I got that designer inspired one off of like Etsy or whatever, and it kind of fulfilled the need that I wanted anyway. I mean, I would have liked to be able to wear it out, but I'm not really into wearing designer inspired pieces out.
Nothing wrong with that. If that's what you do, that's no judgment.
But just for me personally, I'm not into it. So it sits in my closet, and it's, you know, it's cute and it's got the whole LV vibe or what have you, but you know, I don't, you know, after some thought, it's not something that I really need in my collection. Like, I really need to have that. There's other pieces that I would get way before that, and if it's that far down the list, I'm just not, you know, I'm not feeling it. And some other, you know, some other ones here that are still kind of, I feel like more like forever pieces. So like the Nice Mini, I feel like I would always want that because it's just such a great piece to have in your collection. So you know, that's like a forever piece. It's not at the top, but you know, that I didn't get it last year. I'm not like sad about not getting it, but it's always going to be my list. So if it comes up, I'm just going to get it. It just hasn't come up. They're like impossible to get. You know, Vanity PM, Alma, same thing. The Cousin or Cousine. I've gone back and forth about this because at first I was like, oh, it's an all leather toiletry. Okay. But then after seeing it in person, going into the shops and seeing it, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Oh my gosh, it's really nice. So yeah, so, you know, whatever. But that was for Louis Vuitton. Moving on to Fendi. So for Fendi, I had one bag, and that was the Sunshine Tote. For YSL, I had the Lulu Puffer. For Chanel, I had a Chanel 19 in the tweed or denim maxi size. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then for Hermes, I had the Eveline in any bright color. I love the Eveline, I love it, in the bigger size. A Calvi or a Tarmac passport holder. So I did not get any of the other items on my wish list. So I only got on my wish list for last year, for 2021, the Desk Agenda, the On The Go, and the Palm Spring Mini Reverse in from Louis Vuitton from my wish list. So my wish list was absolute garbage. It was absolute rubbish. It had nothing. I got none of the things that I put on the wish list, basically. I mean, 3 out of like, you know, 20, but whatever. So yeah, so wasn't super successful in acquiring these things. I did get other things, but then that made me think about going into this year, and I'm putting my wish list together, and I'm like, I want to be a bit more intentional, but yet exploratory, if that makes sense. So I want to put some purposeful thought into what I want to add to my collection. So I know I was saying in my last video, when I was going through my Louis Vuitton collection, that I need more color. I'm really into more color. So this is definitely going to, you know, it's definitely going to have an impact on what I have for my 2022 list. And it's also just a bit more intentional because I feel like I have so much, like seeing my whole collection out. I don't always get to see it all out. Some things are like put away a little bit further, you know, depending on like storage and space and so on. So bringing out all of just my Louis Vuitton things, and not like, it's not even all of it, that's just the Louis Vuitton. It just came off a bit excessive. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of things, and I want to be, I'm not getting rid of it, but I just want to be a little bit more intentional about things that I'm adding to my collection. I'm not one of those people that buy things to eventually sell them. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to my luxury items. I want to keep everything. So if that's the case, and I'm going to be keeping these things long term, they need to make long-term sense. So started thinking about what I wanted to get for my 2022 wish list, and this is kind of what I came up with. So still Louis Vuitton is still here, but we've added some new fashion houses that were not mentioned last year. So for Louis Vuitton, we've scaled down so much, and still want the Nice Mini. The Nice Mini would be my, it's like a forever piece. Like I said, if I find it, I want it. If I can find one even on the pre-loved market, but it has to be in excellent condition. But if I can find the Nice Mini, I'm in there. The Vanity PM, again, another piece that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Would get it anytime I can get it. I think it's put in cart, you know, on the website right now, but we'll see. The Vanity PM is one. The Damier Azur croissant, it looks like croissant to me. I still want that. That is definitely I think a really beautiful bag. I would love to add a shoulder bag or crossbody option to my collection for a Damier Azur piece, so I'm still on the hunt for that. The Cousin has definitely moved up the list. I am obsessed with this bag, still trying to justify the price tag for what in my head is, you know, a beautiful toiletry, but I have to stop thinking about it like that, because it's not. The way the compartments are set up, the way it's configured, it's not a toiletry. But since that's the way I thought of it when I first saw it, it's almost like I have to do a reprogram in my brain for that one, but I still love it, and it's definitely moving up the list. And then the Spring Street bag, and I'll put that up. I don't know, did I mention that in the last one? I don't know if that was in Was that in my 2021? It was not. The Spring Street bag. So I realized that I don't have that many evening bags or bags that I can like dress up and like go out with at night. So, and the Spring Street in the black with the white and a monogram in it. So it's got a little bit of the monogram, which I'm obsessed with. It's got a little bit of, I think, a black, like Verni, like patent kind of thing. It's got the white. It's just such a cute bag that I can go out with. It's got a strap, but I don't need to have the strap. I can just hold it top handle. I love it. I think the Spring Street is so cute and versatile and would be a great like going out summer bag. And then also Brown Girl Luxe, I believe her name is. I'll put her channel up in the iCards. She has one and it looks really, really nice. Such an underspoken about bag. People don't really talk about it. I think Jerusha had one at one time, but she probably sold it
like the next day.
But she did have, I think she did an unboxing of one at one time. I don't know if she still has in her collection, but it's just such a great bag. So yeah, Spring Street in there. So then the Ysl Lulu Puffer is still there. Now I'm obsessed with the black on black one in the larger size. The puffer is just so cute. I mean, I don't know why I haven't pulled the trigger on it. I should just get it. I mean, they have them everywhere. They're at department stores, they're at Selfridges, they're at Nordstrom. I can pick them up pretty much anywhere. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet, but definitely love that. Definitely can see myself getting that whenever the time presents itself. I will be getting a Lulu Puffer. So for Fendi now, so last year I only had the Sunshine Tote. So this year I've got the Sunshine Tote. I got a baguette, the Fendi baguette on the list as well, in either the all leather with the embossed Zucca, like the FF all over it in the all leather, or I want the baguette with the Zucca print all over there with the top handle. I'll put pictures up on the screen somewhere, but either of those two are like yes please. And I'm obsessed with the Fendi First. I think it is just such a sweet looking bag. I know a lot of people have said, oh, it's trendy, it's only going to be here for a little bit or what have you, but I just think it's so different. I love the fact that when you open it, and if you get like the all leather one, and then when you open it, it has the FF print inside. I really think it's so cute. I love that you can wear it as a clutch, and then you can also do it as like, you know, a shoulder bag. It definitely would also fit my need for kind of like a going out bag. And I also went back and forth with this one and the Balenciaga Hourglass Bag, which I'm obsessed with. It didn't make the wish list, but because I feel like it's very trendy, but it's, ooh, I like it. I really really like it. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. As of right now, Fendi First made the list because I can see myself wearing it in the daytime and the nighttime, but like an honorary mention would be that Balenciaga Hourglass Bag in the one with the rhinestones all over it, or in like a black patent. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, moving on. Next on the list would be Loewe. So for Loewe, I'm obsessed with the puzzle bag. Thank you, Connor, from from the closet, and I'll link his channel in the iCards as well. He just got a Loewe puzzle bag. I've seen them around for a while. You know, Karen Britchick, she has one. I also watch Ysl Lux, she has one. So I've been seeing the puzzle bag around now for a couple of years, to be honest. And I kind of was like, okay, whatever, you know, it's nice, it's a cute bag, whatever. But then I recently saw it in this red color, and it's the perfect red. I want a red bag in my collection, but it has to be a specific kind of red. It has to be very deep, like almost like a blue based kind of red. And they make one that looks so, oh my gosh, it looks so good. So the puzzle bag, yeah, that made the list. A new fashion house that I haven't mentioned on here before is Goyard. And I am really interested in getting the Goyadeen structured mini Saigon bag. And I'll pop that up on the screen, I believe either in black or brown. Well, I did see it in also an orange color that was really nice. I don't know. that might make the cut too. It depends. It depends on how I'm feeling that day, but I want to inject some more color into my collection so I can see myself getting that in like an orange or a red, or like if I already got the puzzle bag when I go to Goyard, then maybe I'll get it in orange, or maybe I'll get it in black or blue, depending on what my current collection looks like when I'm purchasing it. But really like the Goyard bag. Let's see what else. For Chanel, so the Chanel wish list grew a bit, or changed a bit. So now that I've actually tried on the 19, I know that the maxi size, as much as I love a big bag, but the maxi size in a 19 does not suit me. It's way too all over the place. It looks sloppy. It did not look good at all. I was not a fan. The 19 in general is just a very soft, mushy bag, and I just did not. I know you can put a base shaper in there, but honestly, or like an insert, I'm not really big on inserts, and it did not fulfill my big bag fantasy. It just didn't do it for me. So I would get the 19 in the smaller size. I think it's called medium, in the smaller size, in like a beautiful color. I don't care what the color is, but some type of beautiful color in leather. So it could be lamb skin, it could be caviar, goat skin, whatever skins they got that day. I'll take it. I'm realizing with some of these brands, for me anyway, I haven't gotten yet to a place where I've got to have this specific color in my collection and stuff like that. It's not like that. It's more so, okay, I'm open to seeing what do you have. Maybe I'll fall in love with something, because if I have my mind set on something and then I go in there to try to get it and they don't have it, it's a whole thing. So I rather be open-minded and go in and fall in love with something. So, but I'm really looking for a beautiful color, but in like a medium size, with the multiple hardware. I still love that. That's a feature that I love. So the multiple colored hardware in a beautiful color in the smaller size, like a medium size, in the Chanel 19. So we'll see, on the lookout for that. Before I was looking at it like, I think it was a Chanel 19 in like a tweed or a denim, and I realized that I do not need a denim bag in my collection. It just does not suit me. I will not wear it long term. It's not, I mean, if someone wants to buy me one, I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not spending my coins on that. It's just too, it's very seasonal. Like, it goes in and out, you know. It'll be popular now, and literally in 2 seasons it'll be like a denim bag. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, so yeah, that just doesn't, that's not something I want to like play with. But if you're somebody who like circulates their collection and like in and out, then definitely I would say, you know, get you a denim Chanel. But for me, it's not for me. What else? So a 19 in the medium, beautiful color with multiple hardware, or a Coco handle, which one of my fashion muses, my accessory muses has, which is KK, which is Kim. I'll put her channel in the iCards as well. Kim got this beautiful Coco handle, black, beautiful Chanel. I mean, just stunning, and it really opened my eyes to that style. But if I can't get the Coco handle, I would be open to, I think it is, now, you know, I don't know the numbers and the names and all that, but I think it's a small rectangular or mini rectangular, small rectangular with the handle. They have one with a handle, so I'll take that one as well if I can't get the Coco handle. But I like the ones with the little top handle bit on the top. I think that's my jam. I can put scarves on it. I like that function there. Sometimes those straps, those chain straps, are not made for all this curvaceousness, so I like the option to have that top handle, and I could just whoop, take it and be gone. So I like that. So either the small rectangular with the handle, or the Coco handle, or a 19, or should I say and all of them. I mean, if it's a wish list, let's put it out there. Let's put the wishes there. So the other ones, let's see, only a couple more fashion houses. So the next fashion house would be Gucci. And for Gucci, I would love to get the Gigi Supreme Mono Horsebit shoulder bag. And I'll put a picture up where I can. And I know you've probably seen it all over. Super classic, super beautiful. I love that look. I feel like it'll definitely be something I can, you know, wear throughout the wardrobe. Yes, it's monogram. It's not it's not the color destination that I was going for. It's not the color inspiration, but I do like it. And there are some options. There's some different ones. So we'll see how that goes. But I do like that style of bag. I think it's really pretty. So that's for Gucci. Moving on to the next fashion house, which would be Chloe. So I realized I was watching Dale's Addiction, and she unboxed this beautiful Dior Wicker Bag, and I was like, I don't really have a summer bag, like a bag that I could take to like the beach or like to you know, like someplace like warm or something like that. Like I don't really have that. I've got my YSL Rive Gauche, which is a canvas bag, but it's got like those leather handles, and you know, if you're in like someplace that's really warm or what have you, it's not necessarily the best experience carrying that bag. I don't know, it's like your hands can get like sweaty, what have you. So I was like, I need like more of like a almost like traditional kind of like beach bag kind of look. So I was thinking about wicker bags. I was going back and forth with the Loewe wicker bag, which I think is really nice, but I finally landed on one that I've been coveting for a while, and it's the Chloe Woody Tote. I was like, yeah, that's my jam. I like it in the larger size. I think it looks really chic. It's really just I don't mind, like it's not if I was to get like the Dior wicker bag like Dale got, I would be like nervous if I took it to the beach or something and it's got like sand in it and so on. I would be scared that the sand would like destroy it, or I don't know if I would even really wear it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's great for pictures. It looks fantastic, it's gorgeous, but I don't know if I would really wear it. I want something that's functional. I want a functional beach bag. So I think I'm going for that Chloe Woody Tote. And then my last fashion house would be Bottega Veneta. So for Bottega Veneta, and the reason why I'm obsessed with Bottega Veneta recently is that I was on the website checking them out, and I always loved Bottega shoes, love them, but they don't fit me. They don't come in my size. You know the story, all right? I've got massive feet. If you're new here and you don't know the story, I have massive feet. So when you wear like the large foot shoe size that I have, a lot of these fashion houses, it's super limited what you can get from them. So I recently was on Bottega's men's line, looking at those boots, the tire boots or whatever. I'll pop a picture up, and it's the boots that are black. They look like oversized like motorcycle rubber boots with the colorful bottoms, right? And I was looking at them and I was like, oh, I really love these, you know, whatever, but I feel like, again, super trendy. It'll be over in 5 seconds. I don't go anywhere that exciting to, you know, invest in these yet, but really like the look. So let's just scrolling, you know, well, my mum calls this fattening your eyes. I was just fattening my eyes, you know, scrolling through the website. And then on the men's side, I saw that they had the slides that I was obsessed with on the women's side, the high-heeled slides in the men's department, going up to like size 46, and I'm a 44. So I was like,
Yes, please.
I'm like, what? They come in my size. So I'm like obsessed. So I'm like, okay, I've got this whole vision in my head of the Jodie bag with these shoes and having this whole spring outfit moment. I know these shoes are a bit beaten, meaning like people have been wearing them now for years, right? It's like an old style. It's probably on its way out at this point, but I don't care because because they make them in my size. I must have them. So so thinking of getting the shoes that I'll put, I don't even know the name of the shoe, I just know what they look like. It's the slide with the woven band that goes across the toe, and it's like a really square toe with the high heel. Want that in that green color, in like that Kelly green. So good. So get that in my big foot size.
Yes.
I can get those shoes with the Jodie bag. I keep going back and forth. I don't know if I want the Jodie mini or the Jodie teen. I like the mini. I think it's really cute, but it depends on if a phone can fit in it or not. So I need to do some research with that. If my phone can fit in it, it's sold. So it would be the mini. If not, then I'll go up to the teen. But the Jodie bag has that same woven print, which I just think is so beautiful in that green color. It's just chef's kiss. It's just beautiful. It's perfection. I will be, oh my gosh, I love it. So yeah, love that. That's like a whole look in my head. That's like my Easter outfit. You know, in my head, I'm wearing this, you know, all summer. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know, but I'm wearing that wherever I'm going. So so I'm obsessed with that, and I'm like, yes, to designers doing high heels on the men's side. It's about damn time. Thank you, I'm here for it. So yeah, so I'm loving that. Loving Bottega, loving the fact that they are, you know, giving me options. So Bottega made it to the wish list because of that combination. So honorary mention would be those shoes with the Jodie bag. Some other honorary mentions for the wish list would be jewelry. I have scaled down my Cartier collection, so I would still like to introduce, which I don't have, a Cartier love bracelet, the traditional classic love bracelet, no diamonds or anything, just that. VCA will be getting some money from me this year. I plan on getting the 5 motif vintage Alhambra bracelet, as well as a Alhambra necklace, and I want the Perle ring, but I want it in a size that they don't normally carry in stores, so most likely I'll have to have it made. When I called customer service, they said that I need to it can take 6 to 8 months to have anything made now, so if I order it now, I'll perhaps have it by my birthday, or maybe by, like, you know, maybe almost Christmas, maybe for Unboxmas then at the end of the year. But I need to go into the shop and get that get measured for it and get that order in. But I want that Perle ring. So the Perle ring, the necklace, and the bracelet will be had this year. It's on the wish list, but yeah. And from Hermes, I have a couple of pieces of jewelry as well. I'm really liking, I've completely scaled down from my list here as far as bags go. I mean, if I was to get a bag from Hermes, I would be super happy with the Eveline, but if it doesn't happen, it's okay. I'm all right with that. I don't really need that tarmac passport anymore. I saw it in person and I was not a fan. And the Calvi, yeah, I mean, again, it didn't make the wish list, so I'm not like dying for it. Like, I don't need to have it. I'd rather get the pieces of jewelry that I have on my list for Hermes versus the handbags and so on right now. So, and it would be like the CDC ring, I think was one of them, and I think the other one was a Kelly ring, and that's from their fine jewelry side. So some exploration of Hermes fine jewelry will be had as well, just to build out the collection a little bit. But that is it. That is my wish list for 2022. I hope this video wasn't too long. Nieces, nephews, fellow aunties, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when auntie is here dropping these gems, dropping these ideas, putting us on to some wish lists and so on. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get all these things, but it's a wish list for a reason, right? So some things rolled over, we dropped some things, we're going to change it up a little bit. It's going to be exciting to see what the collection looks like at the end of the year, or 2023 collection ends up looking like. Will be really fun. So I'm out, enough rambling. Thank you so much for dropping in for another one. I will see you in the next video. Hope you all, this should go out on a Monday. Hope you have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.